Okay, guys, let me know if you guys can hear me. Let me know if you guys could see me. Let me know if I look good. Put something in the box. All right, guys, put something in the box. Let me know if you guys could hear me well. Let me know if you guys could see me well. Audio, video, hopefully should be good. All right, you guys are all ready. All right, you guys could hear me and see me. All right, very good. All right, feed looks good. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. So, this is the first time you're joining us. Welcome to our PMP study group. If you're returning, thank you for returning. Thank you for attending, for all of you. So tonight, guys, I'm going to be answering your questions. Just put your questions in the box, and I'll get around to it at hopefully some point tonight. And also, tonight, I'm also going to be doing 10 practice questions with you. I'll show you how to answer those questions correct. All right, so with that in mind, guys, let's go ahead and get started. So go ahead and put your questions in the box, and I'll make sure to get them answered. If you have any comments or questions or anything like that, just go ahead, put it in the box, guys. Put it in the box. I should say in the chat box, right? All right, so hopefully you guys have been studying. Hopefully you guys have been going through the materials to take your exam coming up soon. And hopefully, and I wish you guys the best of luck that does have your exam coming up. You know, one thing I do want to point out, I've been receiving emails from people that have been using the PMP simulator, the exam simulator, and a lot of people has found that to be extremely, extremely helpful. So if you have not checked out the simulator, guys, go and check it out, TIAexams.com for the simulator. A lot of people are finding it very helpful, passing their exams with it. So you guys can give that a check out. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to check out what comments you guys have. All right, we got some comments here. Trupati says, "Hey Andrew, must say you're Mr. Dependable. I don't know how dependable I am. A lot of people have asked me a lot of questions that I just haven't gotten around to answering. If you send me some questions or comments on LinkedIn or something like that and I haven't responded, I probably have maybe 80 comments that I haven't read. I still have a couple hundred emails that I haven't even looked at. Yeah, the backlog got too much now, guys. So Trupati says, I can't thank you enough for all the efforts you take to train and encourage PMP. Cleared my exam. Well, you cleared your exam on November 16th with 3 above targets. Hey, congratulations to that. Did you celebrate well? Hopefully you did, because that's worth celebrating. Hopefully you absolutely aced that exam. Did you get that carrot cake? Maybe you got a couple of beers or whatever is it that you drink. I cleared my exam yesterday. Okay, very good. Would highly recommend your Udemy course. Okay, very good. The new simulator, which were key success factors. Didn't get any EVM calculations, and a lot of people are really not getting any real EVM calculations. No MBTI, 2 drag and drop questions, pretty standard stuff. 3 multiple choice, and then 2 hotspots. Yeah, you guys remember, you will get some kind of hotspot question on your test. That's going to be some kind of graph where you're going to have to click on something. Like they're going to give you a graph, you got to click somewhere in the graph to answer the question. Kamar says in the simulator mock exam, the score was 70%. 70, 93. I want you guys to score. If you're doing the simulator, I want you guys to score around an 80%. I think is a good score to get. People that are scoring in the 80% ranges are generally getting above target on the real test. So I want you guys to go through that. Remember, if you're not scoring above that 80, whatever you get wrong, and even if you get it right, go ahead and watch the video explanation. Don't forget, every single question comes with a video explanation. So make sure you watch that. Miss Starday says, I did my PMP today. Oh, very good. Congratulations, notification popped up starting that I was successful and should celebrate. Very good. Then you pass your exam. Welcome to the PMP Club. Hopefully you celebrated well. Hopefully when I checked, it stated that my exam and the results will be available. Yeah, it takes a while for the exam to be available, but you passed already, okay? So yeah, don't be nervous. There's nothing to be nervous about. Yeah, they're probably just holding your score a little bit longer. Don't worry about that. Celebrate. You passed your exam. Congratulations. I'm super happy for you. I'm glad I was able to help you pass your test. Go and celebrate right now, okay? If you have not celebrated yet, go do that because, hey, you passed your exam. So cheers to you. Somebody asked, what is a hotspot question? I think I just answered that. A hotspot question is where they give you like a graph and you have to click somewhere on the graph to answer it. Sometimes I do practice questions on this channel here where you have to select the critical path. I would say which one of these has the most risk or lowest risk. And you have to select one of the box. That's a hotspot. Your exam is in 3 weeks and you're nervous too, Lou? Come on, Lou, you got 3 weeks. Don't be nervous about it. There's no reason to be nervous for this exam, guys. You're going to be just fine. All right. Plus, being nervous doesn't help anything. But I understand, it's normal to be nervous, but not from 3 weeks before the test. Maybe 3 days before. Not 3 weeks. You're going to be just fine. Keep studying, and I think you're going to be okay. All right. Saidali says, I got my PMP last Thursday. All above target. Hey, congratulations to that. Welcome to the PMP Club. Did you celebrate well? How was your test, by the way? Did you get a piece of cake? Hopefully you got, don't forget, guys, we got to make sure we get carrot cake. And we got to get a couple of beers going to celebrate. Hopefully all of you did. Thank you for letting us know that, by the way. Hybrid and agile. Yeah, that's the whole exam seems to be so much hybrid and agile questions, no math, only situational. I keep telling people the whole exam is situational. The whole thing, it's all situational questions that they have. I do want to point out that somebody says that's a lot to read. Lou is asking, the situations are not that big. Remember, we got some students. If you go back and you watch some of the comments that we saw, some of the comments I saw from previous streams, was we got some people finishing this exam with an hour left on the clock or more. So I think the situations is very large. All right. Sadali says, it's a lot, but really easy. Get ready if you pass it at home. They don't tolerate any device done on your computer. Yeah, I always tell people, if you're taking this test at home, be very cautious of the different devices that you have there. Be very cautious. Keep your eyes on the screen. Don't look away. Check your tech before the class. Check your tech the day before. Don't use a wireless. Try to use a wired connection. are things that I recommend to people when doing this at home. They're really, really strict. They don't want anybody cheating. Like maybe somebody's helping you take the test, right? You can have somebody in the room next to you. So be very careful with that stuff. Good luck, mindset. Yeah, if you have the mindset, and all year long we've been hearing, you have the mindset for this exam, and I think you're gonna be just fine. You're gonna ace this exam. All you gotta do is have the right mindset for it. I think you're gonna be okay. All right, what else more we got here? Do we get extra time if we don't take the break? No, Lou. If you don't take the break, you don't take the break. If you don't take the break, you just lose out on that time. Why wouldn't you take the break? That is never, ever, ever recommended that you don't take the break. That you take the break, okay? I don't see why you would want to do that. I don't see why you wouldn't want to take the break. Lou, I did a video where I talked about what you should do, how to pace your time, how is the exam layout. Watch that video, and you'll see me recommend that you should be taking your breaks at all times. Okay, next thing here, what do we got? Do you have a PGMP? Although I am PGMP certified, it takes a lot of work to make a course, a lot of work. It's not something that's easy to design a course and put it on Udemy, but there's not a big market. You see, PGMP doesn't have a large market like PMP, so you would put a lot of effort in with little return, or basically no return, because the effort wouldn't be worth it. So do I have a PGMP? No. But next year, if you're interested in a PGMP course with me, if you check my TIAEDU.com website or live classes, I will have a live PGMP class next year. That'll come somewhere around March. If you want to take a PGMP class and fill out the application and so on, and get you to pass that exam. All right, very good. Somebody's asking, what do you mean by MBTI? Whoever's saying that, Tiff, you got to study it, Tiff. Come on now, I did a whole video on MBTI. Make sure you study that. Some students do get it. I don't have any questions on it tonight, but if you look at the previous questions that, we did on the channel, we got some MBTI in there. All right. All right, we got Leslie says, got the test on Thursday. I'm so nervous. It's okay to be nervous. A few days before the exam, it's fine. 48 hours. It's Tuesday night for me. So 48 hours to take your exam. I think you're going to be okay. But it's okay to be nervous, Being nervous is normal when taking your PMP exam. So, don't feel bad. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Try to get a good night's sleep, Leslie, is what I recommend to folks. Celia 1975 says, I bought the simulator on October 5th, which means it expires December 5th. My exam is on the 22nd. Any chance to buy an extension? There's no extensions, unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately, that's just the way that thing works. It doesn't really have any way to extend it. Remember, guys, I don't host the simulator. It's actually done. It's a platform by a company that they do the whole thing for you. They set it up. All I did was put my content on it to make it easy for myself. I just don't have the time to support it. Yeah, unfortunately, it's just the way it is. Try to go through all of it. Maybe make some notes. Or move your exam date up. If you are comfortable with the material, you can move your exam, reschedule your exam for an earlier date. Just try to go through all your materials. All right. Yeah, Leslie says taking it at home because all the testing centers are booked. Yeah, that's pretty normal. You guys should be taking your test at home. The exam centers, especially if you live in a big city, is really, really hard to get a date, guys. I'm telling you. I wanted to take a Pearson VUE exam. I have to wait months myself. The exam I wanted to take is only available in a testing center, and I live in Long Island, New York, which is the border of New York City, and it's just so hard to get a date. So I would tell you guys, take it at home. Just be cautious, that's all. Ginny says, I'm hitting 70 on your mock exams. Taking the test this Friday. Now, 70 is an okay score. I would like for you to get higher. Try to bring your score up to an 80%. All right, 70, I don't like 70. Don't be nervous, though. I mean, you might go in there. People who got 80s are scoring above target, so you're probably going to pass, but hopefully you can get above target, too. So I think, watch the video explanations. Make sure you know your mindset really well. If you have the book, go through the mindset, go through the videos, the Udemy course, whatever you have, and make sure you know your mindset, and I think you're going to be okay. All right, we got PC Raw DC. Is that how you pronounce that? Evening, Andrew. I logged in to tell you I passed my PMP today. Congratulations. Today, huh? Maybe are you celebrating right now? Above target. Thank you for your simulator. It was very helpful. Well, I'm happy I was able to help you. No EVM questions. No EVM. Generally, you should get one or two. All agile and hybrid. All agile. You didn't get any traditional questions too. You see, guys, this is what I was telling you guys in the previous weeks. It seems like eventually the whole thing is going to be an agile test. According to this post, it is. Anyhow, guys, I wish you the absolute best. Congratulations. Thank you for letting us know. Did you celebrate well? By the way, for all of you that have passed your exam so far, thank you for coming back, letting us know. Keeping us motivated is the key here. Right? That's the thing. We got to make sure that we all stay motivated. That's the thing that we need to... These sessions are doing. Maybe you're sitting here tonight, you're thinking, can I pass this exam? Can I do it? You're seeing so many people pass. I mean, I haven't read all the comments yet. But you could do it. All right? No, you're not. You don't think that you're not capable. You're very capable. You could pass this exam, all right? It's not that hard. Look how many people, thousands and thousands of people have helped pass their exam. And, I definitely, you're here tonight, so you're watching my material, you'll pass too. Not even thousands, tens of thousands of people that have used the study guide, used the simulator, used the Udemy course, and you'll be fine, all right? Just keep studying and you're going to be okay. Don't get discouraged. Never get discouraged. Oh boy, I scrolled down. That's a lot of stuff. All right, what do we got? Karen says, I passed on 11/13 with 3 above target. Congratulations, Karen. Welcome to the PMP Club. Thank you so much for your course simulator and these videos. Simulator was the closest to the exam. Thank you, Karen. Guys, you study. You could be like Karen too. If you're watching here tonight, you're sitting thinking, can I do it? Like I just mentioned. Karen, she didn't pass. She aced that exam. She demolished that test. Very good, Karen. Welcome to the PMP Club of passing your tests. All right. So Karen, did you celebrate, Karen? Did you get that carrot cake? Hopefully you got a big piece of cake. I could use a big piece of cake right now. I got a hot tea, big hot tea and cake. It's good. Beer and cake though is better, but can't have beer on a Tuesday night, guys. All right, Karen, thank you. Bellam, last name. Hey, Andrew, I passed my exam on 11/11. All right, 5 days ago. 3 above target. Your mindsets are key. Yes, no to mindset. You'll pass. Congratulations. How was your exam, by the way? Same thing with Karen. Guys, let me know how was the test. All right, let me know some main topics. A lot of agile, a lot of hybrid questions. Somebody earlier said they got all hybrid and agile. Congratulations, dear Bella. Thank you for letting us know, keeping us motivated. You guys, I did get quite a few from the LinkedIn comments that was sent to me. I did get quite a few things, people saying, oh, thank you for keeping them motivated. I did get quite a few this week where people said that they didn't consider doing their PMP, but after seeing so many people passing, they came out and did their PMP. I'm increasing the number of PMPs. That's good. Helping people pass their exam. Will the exam change by the end of the year? No. PMI changes the exam. PMI changes their exam every 3 to 4 years. They just changed it in January. This exam will probably not change for a while. Not at least for the next 2 to 3 years, I would think, because this year is almost over. At least 2 to 3 years before this exam changes, okay? For those of you that are saying, well, is PMI going to add PMBOK to it? PMBOK 7. First of all, PMBOK 7, you got to remember, guys, it's a principle-based book, and it's basically like the mindset. PMBOK 7 doesn't really have anything. First of all, let me just address this. The most common question I get, whether it's the Udemy course, whether it's LinkedIn, it's an email, people are always asking me, when are you going to update your course with PMBOK 7? PMBOK 7 is not on your PMP, okay? It's not in the exam reference list. Will PMI add it later? Maybe, but when PMI tells you, PMI, before they add something and change the exam, they generally give you 6 months of time. They just don't do it and then it's available the next day. They just don't, we're going to add this now and we'll tell the public tomorrow. That's not the way they work. When PMI changes an exam or add things to it, they give people that make exam content, like me, like authors. I pay PMI a fee to use their books. When I wrote my book, I had to pay PMI a licensing fee to use their PMBOK to PMBOK 6, the Agile Practice Guide, for me to write the book, for me to make the video course with it. So PMI, they don't let content providers know the day after they change it. They generally give about 6 months to a year before they change things. So PMI, if they're going to add PMBOK 7 to it, they will let us know a far time. They're going to let us know at least 6 months. Unless they change their own internal process, but I doubt that. So that's something to keep in mind, guys. You do not need to read PMBOK 7, although I do recommend for you to read PMBOK 7. I recommend it because it's an easy book to read. It's actually beneficial to read for real-life project management. Not very beneficial for your exam, but I recommend to read PMBOK 7, especially if you're a member, you get it free. Just put it on your phone, read it. If you're already PMP certified, just read it. Just read the book, go through it. Pretty easy stuff, man. It's not complex, all right? PMBOK 7. What study materials do you prefer for PGMP? I don't know, man. I haven't touched PGMP material since I passed it a really long time ago, 2014. I got it almost when it first came out. I can't remember what it is, all right? I don't want to recommend because I don't know. All right, that I'm not sure about. All right, we got Tiffany. What is the difference between release, MVP, product increment, and partially completed product? Tiffany, that's a big question, Tiffany. You got to go through the whole Agile course. That'll take me all night. I'll give you a quick thing. A release is what is multiple sprints. It's a product that's pushed to operations. An MVP is also a product pushed to operations, except it doesn't have all the features. A product increment is what comes at the end of a sprint. That could be a release too. And a partially completed product, that could be a release. Technically, they can all be the same thing. It's just they have different things that goes with it. Christian, 8085. You think I'm ready? Christian, Go take your test tonight. You're going to be okay. Yes, you're definitely ready. OBA. Hello, Andrew. Thank you so much for your videos and the PMP Simulator Passed my exam on Saturday. Hey, congratulations. With above target in all sections. Hey, welcome to the PMP Club. Super happy to hear that you aced your exam. Hey, welcome and welcome to the world of opportunities now. Once you pass your exam, it should open a lot of doors. Did you celebrate well? Nobody's putting how they celebrated. What's wrong with you guys? Nobody's putting, I always ask, did you get a piece of cake and a couple of beers? What's wrong with you guys? Don't you guys know when you pass your exam, you got to celebrate? Come on, guys. Tiffany, does the product backlog contain features or user stories? Both. Eventually, those features will be broken down into user stories as we decompose those features. Roshi, hey everyone, my exam is in 16 days, scoring 75% on the simulator. You may want to review the mindset. If you're scoring 75, you should really bring your mindset up to really get at least an 80+%. Is there a big difference between the Udemy course and the PMP Simplified? The answer is no. Except the PMP Simplified, this comes with the study guide, while the Udemy course does not. I believe this one does have an additional mock exam. Okay, this one comes with one additional mock exam that the Udemy course did not. So this one has one more mock exam. But the PMP Simplified book does not come with the simulator. That's a question I commonly get too. The simulator is a separate thing because it is a separate hosting. Remember, it's not me that's hosting it. It's not TIA. It's a whole different website. Something called Conceptualized Design is the company that made it. They host it. They deal with it. I paid them a very large fee every month for it. That's what it is. Abdon, Abdoun. Hey Andrew, I passed PMP. Thank you for your unique, most creative mindset approach. Live YouTube sessions. It's the only thing that helped me pass after I was shattered everywhere. Well, you know what? I'm super happy I was here for you, and I'm super happy that you found inspiration, and I was able to encourage you to pass. If I'm able to encourage you guys tonight to pass your exam in the future, that's the best thing that makes me sleep well. Going to bed on a Tuesday night is always the best thing, because it's only on Tuesday night. A lot of you guys purchase the book. A lot of you guys get the Udemy course. I don't know who you are. But on a Tuesday night, I get to talk to you and I get to see, hey, you know what? My book and my course actually makes a difference and helps people. And that makes me sleep good. Just knowing that I've helped so many of you guys. I advise PMP aspirants to follow the mindset approach. All right, very good. And you will not regret it. Between my sis will bake me a carrot cake. Sounds good. Please help advise on the next certification. I always tell people the next certification, if you want to stay in this realm of project management, is to go and get the PMI ACP. All right. I tell people because you have studied PMP, you have gone through a lot of the materials, then getting through your ACP should be pretty easy because it's very similar materials. If you did my Udemy course, it's the same content. All right, it's basically the same content. Oh, wow. Oh, I just scrolled down. I saw a whole bunch more. By the way, did you guys click that like button yet? Have you guys done that yet? Did you guys know that clicking the like button can help you lose weight? Did you guys know that? You see, if you click the like button, it'll cost you a few calories. All you got to do is move the mouse, click the like button. Come on, guys. I'm helping you guys get motivated, but you guys got to motivate me too. Okay, so keep Andrew motivated by clicking that like button. People don't understand. You see, if you when the video has a lot of likes, it increases who can see the video, and the more people that see the videos, the more people I get to help. So hey, Please click the like button. Tiffany says the correct step for closures. Now, the correct step for closures is you're going to want to make sure that all the final acceptance is done. You want to make sure that you release it, that you do your lesson learned. You release your team. So don't forget that do the lesson learned, then release the team. Then file or archive the project records. So the last thing you're doing is archiving the project records. All right, Vin K. Andrews, greetings from Singapore. Hey, welcome to PM. Welcome to New York City. I passed my PMP with 3 above targets last Wednesday. Congratulations. I'd like to thank you very much for your guidance and support. And I'm back here to pay it forward. Please, guys, if you guys are here tonight, there's about 100 of you guys on tonight. Don't forget, you're getting encouragement from people that you see ace their exam. When you pass, Vin K, thank you. Coming back, letting others know, paying it forward. That's what we got to do. We got to help each other out. Vin K says, I took Andrew's Udemy course and got the simulator. I didn't go through the PMBOK or Agile guide. It seems like no one reads PMBOK anymore. I haven't heard of anyone reading PMBOK anymore. It seems like people they go through the course, my live class or the book or something like that, and they the simulator, and I think they're going to be okay. Karen. Okay, Karen, I did have a carrot cake. It's good. Very good, Karen. Was that a good carrot cake? Hopefully you enjoyed it. You know what, guys? I had a piece of carrot cake this weekend. I'm going to take a picture of a good carrot cake, and put it on the Facebook post, the YouTube post, all right? You guys should. Every weekend I have cake. I'm going to do that. Keep you guys more motivated. Posting cake on YouTube. That would be interesting. Nobody does that. Or maybe they do. I don't know. All right, Vin K, the exam was a lot of hybrid and agile. I think almost all were situational. Yep. Every time the exam is like, what is a project manager going to do in this situation is what's famous for your test. Some are pretty lengthy, so watch out for time management. I do tell you guys, if you guys watch the previous live streams and you see people talk about their exam, you see some people finishing their exam and they're saying things like, I finished with 1 minute left or 30-second left. And then you have some people that says, I finished the exam and it had they had 1 hour left. So it depends on that test paper you get. Sometimes it's pretty long. Sometimes people just go faster than others. But the majority of my students basically use up the entire time. All right, thank you for that there, Vin K. CB, I messaged you on LinkedIn, but then I found my answer in one of your YouTube videos. So no need to respond to LinkedIn. Well, CB, I wouldn't know who is CB on LinkedIn, unless your LinkedIn name is CB. No need to respond. Obviously, I wouldn't know. Leslie, can I use the Surface Pro for the at-home exam? I don't know what Surface Pro is. Is that the one with the keyboard falling out? I would just use a standard laptop. If any standard laptop, laptop is a laptop, you should be fine. I don't know what the one with the keyboard falling out. It might be okay. I don't know. It's more like a tablet. The Surface I don't know what Surface I have. I have a Surface with the keyboard come out. It's a laptop more than anything else. You could use that, but I don't know. Okay, guys. Vin K, 0 MBTI, 0 calculations. All right, very good. Lou, I answered what is a hotspot. I did that already. Mr. Kobe Patrick says, hey, my exam is November 18th. All right, you got a few days. I've been scoring 75 to 86 in your simulator. Okay, that's good. 75 to 86 is not bad. 70 would have been a little worrying, but 75 all the way up to 86, I think you're going to be okay. I mean, you're averaging about an 80. You'll be fine on test day. Keep the mindset. I think you're going to be okay. Vin K, I'm most questions, the mindset helped to eliminate two options right away, and the remainers were closer than I expected. Yeah, don't forget, guys, your exam will be tricky. Have you been or had a chance to check out PMI Study Hall? I have not seen PMI Study Hall, so no comments on it. I'm scoring around 80 on your stuff, but can't get above 60 on Study Hall. I haven't seen it, so I don't know the quality of it or what it looks like or how good it is. My only comment is I see a lot of people say that they're scoring 55 or 60 or whatever, really low score. But then they go take the exam and they get above target on everything. I don't want to say my exam is better than Study Hall, but if you're scoring an 80 on my own and then you're getting an 80 on the real test, which is going to be this above target score, and then you're failing on Study Hall, and you're passing with above an 80 on your real test, that means Study Hall is probably unnecessarily hard. Or too hard for the real test. I don't know. I don't know how to... That's the only comment I have. Is it bad? I don't know. But based on my analysis of just the scores that I'm seeing, that's the only comment I have on Study Hall. Mindset, is it explained on the simulator? The answer is no. The simulator assumes you know the mindset. On the simulator, I'm showing you how to apply it to the questions. So are you going to learn the mindset on the simulator? And the answer is somewhat, but it's assumed you know it. So please get the course, get the Udemy course, get the book or something like that, and get the mindset first before doing the simulator. Wow. It's a lot of comments there, guys. I just scrolled down. I saw a lot of comments. Silly simulator has been a lifesaver. I'm scoring above 90 in the mock. The video explanation have been key, increasing my knowledge mindset all the way. You got this. You're going to use this exam. Grady says 83 on the simulator, but still nervous. It's okay to be nervous. Exam next Tuesday. Okay, don't be nervous. Be nervous next week Monday, not next week Tuesday. Grady, you're going to come back hopefully next week Tuesday night. You're going to let us know that you're going to ace this exam. I guarantee at 83 you're going to ace that test. Tiffany, I've heard that PMP will still reference V6. I just covered that. Yes, that is true. What do you recommend to study for 2022? Whatever you're studying right now. It's already 3 a.m. in Kenya. That's okay. 3 o'clock? I'm a owl. 3 o'clock is still early. Got a lot of time there. I got my exam in 3 days. Any last review? And if you got your exam in 3 days, you're going to be okay. 3 days, try not to be nervous. Last review, go through your mindset. That's what I recommend. Carlos, if I'm taking the exam at home, can you explain the whiteboard? The whiteboard they provide is like Microsoft Paint. So open up Microsoft Paint and try writing with your mouse. It's what it looks like. All right. If you have a touch screen, you can use your hand, right? I don't think so. I don't think you should be pushing your hands on the screen. It look kind of odd to the exam proctor, so don't do that. Kamar says, how to improve the score in the simulator. Go through the mindset. Don't practice. You guys got to remember something. You shouldn't just run out and start doing practice questions. Okay? What you need to do is you need to get your knowledge correct. Go through the videos. Go through the agile videos. Go through the simulator. Not simulator, the mindset. Then go through the exam content outline review that I did. Then try to go through the simulator. Sandali said your simulator is really representative to the real test. I'm coming back to the live to thank you, Andrew. Well, thank you. All right, so very good. Hello, Andrew. Do you know if there are any questions regarding critical path method? Not a lot of people are having questions like that, but you might get. Maybe. Resolute Man says I purchased a simulator and scored an average of 70. I mentioned earlier I want you to get that to 80 on the first 3. Last week I scored 81. Okay, that's good. My exam is scheduled for next Tuesday. Is 81 a good sign? Yes, 81 is a great sign. Try to make sure the rest of them are 81. Neely says, Andrew, please talk about the mindset for communication with the team and stakeholder. How do you communicate? The mindset. Communicate. Do what's right for the customer. You would have to revert to the mindset videos on that one. Leslie says, how do the breaks work at home? Nothing. The breaks, you take your first 60 questions. The exam, you submit your 60 question set, and then when that set is submitted, you take a break for 10 minutes. If you're at home and you're like right now I'm in front of this camera, I just go away. The break is up. You leave the computer on. You go do what you want to do for 10 minutes. Come back, take your test. You do 60 questions and come back. Don't forget to check out a video I did on the channel here on how to manage your time on the PMP test. Also, a really good video is PMP with Ray. You guys check that guy out. His channel is very nice because he has good videos. He also did a really good video on time management. You guys can check that out, okay? Thomas Gerard says, Andrew, I'm about halfway through your book, the one on your desk. All right, very good. It's been helpful. I'm trying to figure out how to memorize the 49. Do not memorize the 49 process, all right? Understand it. Make sure you know what they are. Don't memorize it there, Thomas. Vincat says, being a servant leader, should I encourage the team to be self-organized? Of course. It's part of being a servant leader. Or help myself in any given situation. Please clarify. A good servant leader helps to shield the team from interruptions and give them the environment they need to be a self-organizing, self-directing team. That's what you should do. Veteran says, hey, Andrew, got 3 above targets. Tons of questions are about conflict, change requests from project sponsor, customer, key stakeholders, vendors, disagreements. Yeah, this whole test has a lot of questions on that type of stuff. Congratulations, by the way. Did you celebrate well? There are many questions on QA, QC situations, and many on remote virtual work from home. Yeah, you could say definitely inspired from the COVID thing. Maybe that's why they have a lot of that. It causes communication engagement issues. Several are about multinational teams, different time zones. Always remember, guys, do your conflict head on. If there's misunderstanding, analyze the problems. Mindset, you should get these types of questions easy. Some of them are related to transitioning from predicted. I've heard that quite often too. Just any project that's being transitioned from predictive to agile, make sure you train the team, make sure you encourage them and know the agile methods. Be an agile advocate. You heard me say a lot in the course. Some are to deal with vendors who does not want to follow the rules and get away with poor quality work. Follow the mindset on that. You're going to be okay. Maycon says, hey, Andrew. My name is Maycon. Yep. First time watching you live after seeing your video. It's November 26th. All right. So, yeah, you got time. November 26th, definitely you got quite a lot of time there. You got 10 days. Keep going through the course, and I think you're gonna be just fine. Sadali, do you offer ITIL in Udemy? The answer is no, because they don't allow ITIL on Udemy. Notice there's no full ITIL course on Udemy because they don't allow it. You have to sell it with the exam voucher. I do sell that course. If you want a self-paced ITIL course, go to TIAPMtraining.com. TIAPMtraining.com. If you go there, I have an ITIL version 4 foundation course that I recorded. Comes with an exam voucher, and it's cheaper than buying a real exam voucher. And it comes with all the videos to pass your ITIL exam. Kamar says, regarding change management, once we receive the change request, PM will do the impact and submit to the change control board. That is correct. Mine said, okay, so again, the change will do an impact. No, you assess the change and let them approve it. Donnie passed with above target last Sunday. Congratulations. Did you celebrate well? Did you get that carrot cake? 90% of it was agile and hybrid. You were the common instructor that put my mind. You were the common instructor that put my mind at peace. Everyone is capable. Yes, everyone can pass this exam. Congratulations. Welcome to the PMP. Maybe you celebrated well. Patrick, I've been waiting for more than 2 months to get a space at the center in Kenya. Yeah, I'm not sure, It's hard to get an exam space. If not, maybe you can do it at home. I'm not sure. Maybe you could. Mimi Childs, hey Andrew, remember me? I passed my exam on Saturday with 3 above targets like you predicted. See, I'm psychic, okay? If I tell you you're going to pass, you're going to pass. And I'm telling all of you guys, remember I'm psychic, you're all going to pass your test, all right? I'm seeing this in your future. Don't ask how, just know I know. And yes, I celebrated with a carrot cake. Sounds good. And cider. Cider. That's sugar water, man. That's not beer. That's sugar water. Cider is literally sugar and water. Nothing else. So it's not close to beer. But you know what? It's acceptable. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Your simulation was extremely helpful. Thank you, Mimi. Welcome to the PMP Club. Very good. Thank you for encouraging us, keeping people motivated. And look at that. Now you're celebrating. Got that behind you. Now I took it at home. Be warned, do not use your work computer. I must agree. Do not use your work computer. Work computers have all types of weird policies that are applied to them that may stop the computers from working well. So I would tell you guys to make sure that you get your own computer, because they're going to have all types of security policies and block the software. What is the difference between a scheduled baseline and a project schedule? Now, that's something I went over in the course there, Sing. Scheduled baseline is just really the start and end date. And this project schedule is a lot of things. Things like the Gantt chart, the network diagram. It's something more detailed. The scheduled baseline is what's in your PM plan. The project schedule is just the project documents. Cost reimbursable versus time and materials. Oh, Sing, you got a lot of teaching, you got a lot of training to do there, buddy. That's basic stuff. Cost reimbursable is when you pay for the expense and you give them a flat fee. Time material, you pay for both time and the cost of materials. Time material is the worst contract to get. It carries the most risks. Islam, I bought the Udemy courses. Wanted to know, when will the exam change, please? Not for now. Another 2-3 years. This nut says, hey, Andrew, I passed my exam last week. 3 above targets. Congratulations. Your mindsets are the way to go. Thanks a lot. Yes, I had the cake and the beer. Very good. You were ahead of me. Was it good? Was it amazing? Hopefully it was amazing. Thank you for letting us know. Sing, are breaks mandatory, and can it be for less than 10 minutes? Breaks are not mandatory, and you can end the break whenever you want, but why would you? Take the break, okay? Take it from me. I have 62 certifications, okay? I've taken over 100 exams. It gets tiring. You can't sit there for 4 hours. Take the break. Mina says, thank you, Andrew, for being a huge help in passing. All above target. Congratulations. Your question series, I'm figuring the simulator, was helpful. Congratulations on that. Did you celebrate well? Maybe you did. Did you get a carrot cake at least? Or maybe a couple of beers. I could use that now. Mimi Charles, the video explanations and the simulations are everything. I don't know if they're everything. I kept hearing your voice in my head while analyzing the options. Andrew, you need to create something for... You have to create something for those that have passed. I have a lot of ideas, but I have no time for execution. That's the problem. No time. Yeah, guys, I was at work. It's an hour ago. I ran all the way home. Ended up taking the wrong train because I wasn't reading. But I got here on time. Yeah, you guys don't know, guys. Right now I'm so busy. I'd love to do more content, but unfortunately I'm not a YouTube person. Like where this is my job. I still have a whole business to run. Yeah. Vinda says, hey Andrew, do you have to memorize? No, you do not have to memorize the ITTOs or the 49 processes. You just have to understand them. Izam says, thank you. Okay, very good. Sonia, I took the exam November 11th, passed my exam with 3 above targets. Congratulations on that, Sonia. 98% situational. Pretty much all of it, right? Mindset, thank you. Well, thank you for coming back and keeping us motivated, keeping us encouraged. PMP Calvin, hey, is it necessary to learn discipline? No. Just learn just basic agile. They give you, like, Scrum is good enough. That's all you need. You don't need nothing else. Mike, I scored your practice exam and simulator over 80. I booked my exam 4 weeks later. Mike, move it up, Mike. If you're getting 80%, means you know your mindset, you know your material. You're going to be okay on your test. Move it up. I don't know what you're waiting so long about. Get it over with. Tarot, thank you for the training and knowledge you shared with us. You've helped me pass with above target. Hey, no problem. Congratulations and welcome to the club of PMP. Very good, very good. You helped me to pass. You're doing an amazing work. West Indian pride. West Indian pride to you too. I am West Indian. This is correct. Let's see if we got John X. Did you celebrate well? You know, hold on there, Miss Tarot. Did you celebrate well? You know, us West Indian people, we know how to celebrate. If you're West Indian, you'll know what I mean. We know how to celebrate. Trust me, we know. It's part of it being West Indian. John XY says, hey Andrew, lesson learned repository is a project documents. Correct. Why? Sometimes because it becomes part of the OPAs, especially when it goes into an archive and it's being used to help other projects, it becomes an OPA. Stephanie S. Hey Andrew, been attending these sessions the last 2 months. I plan to take my exam next week. You're going to ace that. You're going to come back to me, Stephanie. I predict that's a psychic. You're going to come back and you're going to tell me you passed your test. So I think you're going to be okay. Scores from the first 3 exams is 72, 85, and 90. Very good. You're on a nice trend there, right? 72 all the way to 85 to 90. Very good. All right, very good. Stephanie, I plan to take the last 3 all at once this weekend to simulate the real exam. Hope to have the carrot cake next week. Order it now, okay? Because I guarantee you're going to be eating that happily. Patrick, can you please clarify different types of contracts? That's too long. Not on a meeting like this. It's already 8 o'clock. You would need to go through the videos, Patrick. On the book, in the Udemy course, there's videos where I cover all the different contracts. That's about a 10-minute. I don't want to give you a quick answer and it's not sufficient. You should go through the video to learn more about the contracts. You need to know the risks of the contracts. That's what you should know. Which one is beneficial? Fixed price. No risk to you. Time material. All the risk to you. Understand that it's from a buyer and a seller perspective, all right? Make sure you go through that. Salmo, test was changed. Enough time. No, I'm not sure what you said there. John XY, Andrew, what is the most important tools in a meeting where it is attended by team members from different countries? Interpersonal skills or teleconference? I don't know. That's a tough question. I would say interpersonal skills. Doesn't matter because you're dealing with people from different countries. Deepak passed the PMP on November 1st. Congratulations. Did you celebrate well? Maybe it's 16 days ago. Maybe you're still celebrating. Hopefully, Deepak has opened a lot of doors for you. Congratulations. Thank you guys for letting us know. Samuel, is the simulator on Udemy? No, the simulator is on TIAexams.com. TIAexams.com is where you will find the simulator. Adani, champagne in hand. As I left the room, 7 a.m. test. I was done by brunch. Okay, very, very good. Champagne. That's like soda, man. Champagne is like grape soda or something like that. It's not good. Don't drink champagne. John XY, do you know the ITTOs for each of the knowledge area? No. Why would I know that? You think I could memorize 600 plus ITTOs? No, don't do that. I didn't tell you. I'm telling you guys not to memorize ITTOs. RATHIHA. Hi, I passed my exam with 3 above targets. Hey, congratulations. Thanks for your help and encouragement. As long as I'm helping you, very good. You know. Once again, it's amazing to know that I've helped so many people. Welcome to the PMP Club. Did you celebrate well? Dad, you remind me of my dad. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Are you saying I look really old? Maybe. Alan Ho. Folks, get the simulator and practice and you will pass above targets. Thank you, Alan. By the way, did you guys click the like button yet? Remember, you're going to lose some calories by clicking that like button. Did you guys do that yet? And it's free. It doesn't cost anything to click that like button. Because by the way, 843 hazard. I can't access my CISB mock exam. What do you want me to tell you? I don't know who that is. I don't know your name. I don't know who 843 hazard is. Deepak, hey Andrew, your Udemy course helped me pass PMP. Should we go for ACP? I would recommend ACP. I don't know much about the PBA. I don't know much about PBA. Yeah, I can't tell you anything. I've never looked at the course for. I don't even know what it covers. Unless you do business analyst, maybe it makes sense for you. But if you're in project management, I would go with ACP. All right. Coming on to the end there. All right, guys, let's knock out these questions. It's already 8 o'clock. All right, what do we got here? Okay, guys, very good. Off says, hey, Andrew, greetings from the Philippines. Hoping to take my exam by mid-December. Okay, going through the simulator again, 70 plus. Try to get that at the 80 plus. Hoping to get ready for my exam. Very good. My exam is Friday, going through the simulator daily until Thursday. You should there. Bernice, I think you're going to be okay. Lucky Happy. I passed my PMP above target. Just focus on all kind of conflicts with everyone. And I did get the MBTI matching. I told you guys you need to know your MBTI. I finished the exam with the last 120 questions. I solved them just by looking at the choice. Well, something I mentioned last week. Lucky Happy. Just the user. Sorry for that. Lucky Happy. Not happy. Lucky Happy. Lucky Happy. Congratulations, you passed your exam. But I don't recommend what Lucky Happy did. I finished the exam, but last 12 questions I solved just by looking at the choices. Don't do that. I don't ever recommend that. Always try to read the questions. I've heard a lot of people say that to me. Like, they know the mindset, so they would only read the question. They would only read the choices. I don't recommend doing that. Thanks for the motivation and free time. No problem. Carlos, taking my test in the morning. Carlos, make sure to get a good night's sleep tonight. Siri says, can you please share me the link to the simulator? The link to the simulator. The link to the simulator. Here is the simulator link. Right there, simulator link. I just put it in the box. PMP Calvin says, PMI study also had some funny games to play. but its questions, answers lack convincing explanation. That's not very good. Andrew, I just wanted to say thank you very much. I passed my PMP exam 3 times above target, and your mock exam was linchpin to that success. I also got your study guide for the mindset was critical. Congratulations there, WRXXX usual. Welcome to the club. Super happy I was able to help you, but did you celebrate well? Thank you, by the way, for keeping us motivated. Tiffany, do your cover? Oddly enough, Tiffany, I gotta add a video to that Udemy course on MBTI. I have a video on the channel here about MBTI. I think I'm gonna take that MBTI video on this channel and put it to the Udemy course. But Tiffany, look on the channel. Earlier this year, I did an MBTI video. I have my exam next week. Is it too late to get the course to review the mindset? No, the mindset is only like an hour worth of video. You could get it tonight and watch the videos. PMP Canvas is a simulator provided diagnostic on which, no, it does not. It covers every single one, but I jumbled it all up. So it doesn't have that. PMP Calvin. Dan, bro, I clicked the like button to lose weight. You sold me on the idea, Andrews. PMP superhero. So very good. Yes, Dan, bro, you've lost a few calories. I can guarantee. Dan, bro, what timeline do you suggest for people studying? Read the simplified book, then go to the simulator a month or 2 before. Well, it depends how long it takes you to go through your 35-hour course, to go through your... If it takes you like a month to go through the 35-hour course and the study guide, then go ahead and schedule your exam. The simulator should only take a week or so to go through. It's only about 360 questions. It's not a lot. How do you pace yourself in a real test? PMP Calvin, I did a video on that. How to manage the time on the exam. Check that entire video out. It's a long video on it. Good stuff. John XY, Andrew, do you memorize? No, I just mentioned that. Do not memorize that stuff. Is there any resource you recommend for QA, QC? I've never really looked that topic up except what's in PMMOC to get you to pass your exam, so I'm not gonna comment on it. Does the Agile Practice Guide cover all necessary topics in the exam content outline? No, the Agile Practice is one of the 10 books PMI use, so it's not going to cover all of it, but it's going to cover some of it. Benergy, I've given a few practice tests. I'm struggling with scope and custom. Then review it. Is there a way to memorize, to better remember the major ITTOs? No, you do not have to memorize that for the exam at all. John XY, is your mindset located in every knowledge area? No, the mindset comes at the end of the Udemy course. Go down to the bottom. Alex, hey, Andrew, I passed my PMP yesterday with above target. Congratulations. Did you celebrate well? Your mindset is the key. Thank you, Alan, for keeping us motivated. Sana says, hey, Andrew, I passed my PMP with above target. Thank you for your videos and your simulator. Thank you for coming back. For all of you that have passed so far, by the way, thank you for letting us know. It's keeping all the other 100+ folks on here motivated. By the way, did you guys click that like button yet? Just one more time, just checking with you guys. I'm getting better at asking for likes. Andrew, what happens if we don't submit an answer after the time ends? Then you get those questions wrong. Does your answers still be counted? Yeah. If you don't submit answers, the question is wrong. Is there any resource you recommended for covering people conflicts? No. Just the mindset. The mindset will tell you how to answer that. That's PMP has a very simple generic thing. Be a servant leader, Tiffany. That's how you answer it. My exam is tomorrow, less than 24 hours. Revising the simulator mindset. Patrick, you're on the right path. Nut. Interesting username. Nut. Passed on the 28th of October. Congratulations, Nut. Congratulations, Nut. Very good. Good username. Congratulations on acing your exam. Did you celebrate with some carrot cake and a couple of beers. All right, congratulations on that. If we have an extended monitor, unplug it. That's my recommendations. Unplug it. Maybe, you know what, to be safe there, we unplug it and put it away. The less things you have, the better for you. All right, the less troublesome things, the iffy things, the better for you. Come on, it takes a couple of minutes to disconnect and put away a monitor. There's no reason to create hell for that. What ITTO should we know? To understand all of them, don't memorize any of them. Difficult questions. Is your simulator better or useful than the PrepCast? No comments on that. Is your guide better than useful than Rita's? No comment. Come on, guys. I told you guys I don't comment on other people's stuff. Don't ask me that. Okay? The rule of the land is we don't comment on other people's stuff. My comment is everybody's stuff is very good. Everybody that makes content, books, videos, questions, everybody work really hard to make their things, and in their mind it's going to be the best. So in my mind, I'm always going to tell you that my stuff is the best, right? Because I made it. But I'm not going to compare it to anybody else. I'm not going to say it's better than this person. I'm just going to say it's better than everybody's because it's my stuff. Right? So no comments on anybody's stuff. I'm not going to bad talk anybody's book, anybody's course. Only what I read. All right? Only what I read. Sonara says, I watched your study session Udemy course in simulator and I passed on Sunday with 3 above target. You aced that exam. Very good. I had 1 heat map questions. Okay, 2 drag and drops. 1 was about risk prioritization. Very good. No MBTI. Thanks again. Did you celebrate well? Did you get that carrot cake? Maybe you did. Thank you for letting us know that. Anitska says, hey, Andrew, passed the PMP with 3 above targets on November 13th, all right, a couple of days ago. Thank you so much. Your mindset and simulator was the key. Congratulations on acing your PMP test. That's what this is about, guys. Acing your PMP test. All right, what else more do we have here? PMP can... No. PMP Calvin, 65 to 70 on the simulator. PMP Calvin, I would really like for you to boost that up. Let's try to get that to about an 80%, okay? Try to get that to 80. Is the study hall a good resource? Can comment. Let's do some practice question. I'm with you at tip. Almost done, almost done. Testing Thursday, feeling confident. I wanted to say that your book and your simulators are so much better than anything else I've used to prepare. No comments on that. Thank you. Well, thank you for using my stuff. Hey, Andrew Sajit here from India. Thanks from the bottom of my heart. I passed with above target on all 3 domains on November 2nd. Congratulations. I took your simulator, which helped me a lot, which is very close to the exam. Well, glad I was able to help you. Welcome to the club. Did you celebrate well? Alfie Corona says, just stopping by. Hi, says, since the live notification showed up, I'm prepared for you're preparing for your CISSP, Alfie. Oh, that's right, Alfie. You're right. You took my evening CISSP. Are you still preparing? Let me know how you do, okay? You got my email. You're going to ace that exam. If you're preparing, you can always join. I got a boot camp coming up in a few weeks, by the way, Alfie. All right, very good. Naeem, hey, Andrew, can you please share the link to the mindset course? It's in the Udemy. Just check out the Udemy course. PMP Calvin, I bought Andrew Udemy, but very long. Yeah, it's very long. Yes, it is a 35-hour class. We go to matching. All right, very good. PMP Calvin, how long is it necessary to spend reviewing the simulator? You can't, the simulator, you got to know your stuff before you do the simulator questions, right? You really got to know your stuff very, very well. PMP Calvin, go through the mindset a lot. Know it well, and then do the simulator. True Hebrew says, hey, I remember you came a lot of times. Thank you so much for passed the PMP with 3 above targets and had 40 minutes left. This is what I'm telling you guys. Some people run out of time and some people have 40 minutes or an hour left. True, you are a genius. Very good. You're the exception to the rule. A lot of people, normal, a lot of people run out of time. Very good. Very, very good. Okay, I just wish they let us have a write-in pad. No, they don't do that. You don't need it anymore, Wasim. Purchase the simulator did not get a confirmation. Send them an email. They should get back to everyone. I switched from Rita to Andrew. Easier to comprehend. No comments. I'm motivated by everyone's success. Thank you all. Well, that's what these are for. Rita is Blockbuster. Andrew is Netflix. No comments. I like that, but no comments on it. Prashant, I passed the exam on November 10th with above target on all three. I completed in 3 hours. Congratulations. 3 hours? Wait a minute. That's an hour left. See, this is what I'm saying. You are a genius, man. Very good. You should be celebrating because you are very good. Don't forget, a lot of people finish this exam and still have only a few seconds left. You have a whole hour left. Very good. Thomas Gerard, can you explain the mindset in a couple of sentences? Get the Udemy course. It's something that takes an hour to do. The mindset is about an hour and 20 minutes in all the videos combined. It's not something I could do on a YouTube session. When is my class? True Hebrew. Go to tiedu.com to check out. I teach all the CISSP there. So just tiedu.com. Check out those, and that's where you see the CISSP class. Guys, let's do some practice questions, everyone. Let's do some practice questions. Knock out 10 practice questions here. All right, so let's go take a look at some practice questions. Once again, guys, I'm going to give you guys some questions. Did you guys hit that like button, by the way? Maybe they did. Guys, let's see if we can get this over to 100 likes. Come on, guys. You got to hit that like button. There's 120 of you guys. I only have 80 likes. All right, let's take a look, guys. What do we got here? Okay, very good. All right, so I'm going to share a question with you guys. We're going to read the questions, and then you guys are going to put the answer in the box. All right, so let's get started, guys. Practice question number 1. All right, guys, practice question number 1. Let's see here. A key stakeholder has a major change with the team, disagrees about how they should implement it on a hybrid project following. So this is a hybrid project that's following a project management plan. So consider it more like a traditional thing. How should the project manager handle the situation? Plan an in-person meeting with the sponsor and the key stakeholder to discuss the issue. Schedule a meeting with the senior team members to consider the issues. Utilize the change management plan and be sure all team members and stakeholders know and heed to it. Decide on the appropriate changes yourself and inform the team members in person. All right, guys, go ahead and put the answers in the box. Mohan says, good morning. Good morning. 7 o'clock in the night. Well, I know in your country it is. I bought your simulation. Able to get 60 to 70 is not good. I don't recommend that, okay? What are the main sections we need to cover? There's no main sections. Okay, there's no main section. Okay, you're going to need to really review it really well. You need to review the mindset. Okay, Mohan, know the mindset, review your exam topics, go through the course again. 60 to 70, I'm not confident in it. I don't like that score. I would not advise you to take the test right away. Super Amy says, popped into pass thanks to your videos. Thank you. Thank you for popping in. Keeping us motivated. By the way, did you click that like button, by the way? Thank you there, Super Amy. It means a lot to me to let you know, to let me know that you pass and keeping us all motivated. All right, let's see what we got here, guys. So this here is really a good, tricky question. It says that you're following a project management plan. It's a hybrid project. There is a major change, but the team disagrees on how they should implement. The team disagrees on how they should implement it. Answer: utilize the change management plan. Is going to tell them how to do it. Now, a lot of you guys got A, but notice it says plan an in-person meeting with the sponsor and key stakeholders. That doesn't mention the team anywhere. The sponsor doesn't have a problem. It's the team that has a problem. So it's not the answer. Schedule a meeting with senior team members to consider the issue. Senior team members, you shouldn't just do that. You should talk with all team members. So no, it's nothing to really consider. If you have a project management plan on these projects that follows them, you need to follow it. No, you're not going to do anything yourself. You're going to follow the plan. More safe and reliable. That's right, Calvin, because remember, this is following that traditional plan. All right, practice question number 2. A PM has been informed that she will be in charge of a large agile project require resources from across 5 different countries. How should the project manager handle the situation? Focus on flexibility when working with an international team and learn about the local customs. Consult with the HR department and request additional cultural training. Let another project manager lead the project and act as your mentor. Spend enough time preparing to understand every detail of each team member's culture. Put the answers in the box, guys. Put the answers in the box. Put the answers in the box. All right, guys, very good. Yes. Okay, very good, guys. The answer here. You want to be flexible, working with an international team. This gives it that broader answer. It's part of mindset, learn about the local customs. This would be the best thing to do. Consult with the HR. No, don't consult with people. Never pass the buck. It's not the mindset. Let another project manager know. Don't give away your work. Part of the mindset. Spend enough time preparing to understand. This one is okay, but you don't understand every detail. That'll take too long. Learn about people's customs and culture. That would be best thing here to do. Okay, guys, question. After a project is completed, the project manager and the project team members are asked to do the following. Resolve any technical issues, evaluate new requirements, make minor adjustments, verify operational support. What should the project manager do? Carry out the project handoff, archive project acceptance, dismiss the team and celebrate success, fulfill the request until the product is no longer under development. All right, guys, put your best answer in the box. Dan, bro, what if you grow an email list of people interested in working for you and delegate your ideas for a growing business? I don't know what you're asking me. Is that a question? What if you grow an email list of people interested? Are you asking me a business thing, Dan, bro? Are you asking me You asking me business advice or you asking me project management stuff? Okay, guys, put your answers in the box. Put the answers in the box. By the way, did you guys click the like button? We need 3 more likes to hit 100. Come on, guys. We could do it. Hopefully all of you guys click that like button, guys. One more like, guys. Come on, guys. One more like before we get 100. Okay, guys. The answer here is going to be A. Let me see what you guys got. Yep, a lot of A's. Very good. So it says resolve technical issues, evaluate your requirements. Now it says the project is complete. They ask to do this. You shouldn't do this. This is not part of project management. So what the project manager should do when you're asked to do this is to complete the handoff, give over the deliverable to the operations section. Archive project acceptance. Not yet. Give over the product first, because the things they're talking about there is about operational support. So this choice more relates to that. You don't dismiss the team. Give away the product before starting to do that. Fulfill the request. No, you should not do that. That's not part of project management. Fulfilling those requests would not be a project management task. Practice question number 4. Consider following characteristics of a project. It's in the executing. 20 different products has been created. The project team is randomly testing 10 of them. What's occurring? Inspections, statistical sampling, conducting audits, undertaking a quality control measurement. Choose the best answer here. Will the value of a PMP cert drop if the exam is easy to pass? Read on Reddit, one user finished with 100 and still pass. I don't even know if that's possible. You did. Can you finish this test with 120 questions and still pass? Maybe if the score is about 66% is the passing score and you got every single question correct. Maybe it is. I don't know. I doubt it. I find that hard to believe. But no, the value of your PMP will not drop if one test is hard. Is the test really easier or is it harder than the previous years? The test includes more now than ever. It's agile and traditional, so it's a bigger exam. But the situation makes it slightly easier, in my opinion. That famous video, I guess 100,000 views or something, that where I said, is the PMP exam easier? Is it easier? It's more situational. And I think that makes it a little easier. But no, it's more updated than people who got the previous PMP, like myself, got a certification that was pretty useless. Because the older PMP exam was so unrealistic, so unreal world, so book PMBOK oriented that it wasn't very useful. This one, even though it may be easier, it's more useful now than before. So I would disagree with that. I don't know who said that, but I would disagree. I don't know if you can finish 120 and still get passed. I don't know how true that is. It doesn't sound true. I would think no. Okay, guys, statistical sampling. This is not a tricky or a mindset question. It's just, if you're doing random things, you should know the definition of statistical sampling. They are inspecting, yes, but they are doing random inspections, so that's statistical sampling here. All right. Practice question number 5. Uh, a project's quality management plan states that all deliverables must pass a quality inspection no more than 1 day before the deadline. The last 2 deliverables have not met this requirement. How should the project manager handle the situation? All right, guys. Request help. Remember, choose 2. Request help from the PMO. Consider feasibility. Use the Pareto diagram. Get in touch with the project sponsor. Create a cause and effect. PMP Calvin is statistical because it's random. That is correct. Yeah, it says random sample, so the statistical sampling. All right, guys, put the answer in the box, guys. Put the answer in the box. All right, guys, very good. Very good. All right, guys, good, good, good. So the deliverables are not meeting the requirements. What can we do to figure out what's causing it? So we know the mindset. We know, yeah, we're not gonna go pass on the buck and ask other people to do our job. Consider the feasibility of an internal audit on the project. Well, it's just that the last 2 deliverables, when you have a problem with the deliverables not meeting the requirements, you got to go find why you're not meeting the requirements. Particularly, a Pareto chart will tell you the top reasons, and the cause and effect will tell you the root cause or all the reasons. So definitely we should have got rid of D. You're not going to go to our sponsor. So a lot of you guys had B and E. So the mindset would have eliminated A, would have eliminated D. Feasibility of an internal audit of the project. They're talking quality here. I don't know why you're doing just internal audit on the project. But you're going to want to look for things that could identify why these requirements are failing. A Pareto chart, which will give you that main cause, that 80-20 rule. All right, if you have some problems with this one, check out the quality section in the course. All right, here's an easy one, guys. Knock this one out. Upon joining an agile team, a PM realizes there are many different opinions, conflicts. There's a lack of collaboration, and the environment is becoming counterproductive. In what phase of development is the team in? Storman, Foreman, and Norman. Give me your best answer here, guys. Give me your best answer. All right, guys, give me your best answer here, guys. All right, I see you guys got this one. Yeah, this one here was pretty easy. All right, guys, very good, very good. Okay, so this one here, yeah, I think we all know our Tuckman's ladder. So, does anybody remember the steps? Foreman, Norman, Storman, performing, adjourning. Make sure you know your Tuckman's ladder for your tests. Shouldn't be too difficult. Storming is when they're having issues on the team. Storming is when they're having issues or problems. Performing, them doing the work, that's not this. Foreman is when they come together. Norman is when they come to agreements. That's not happening here. They're not having any agreement. Practice question number 7. Members of the project team have been working with operations and maintenance recently on a project feature. What document should a PM use to ensure that the feature was signed off on and that ownership is transferred? A. Procurement agreements, organizational process asset updates, final report. B. Procurement agreements, process assets updates, document updates. C. Stakeholder management plan, OPA updates, document agreements. D. Project document updates, OPA updates, and final report. What you guys got? Oops, you did not see that? You guys did not see the answer, but let's see. It says here, teammate working with operation and maintenance recently on a project feature. Feature was signed off. It says to ensure the feature was signed off on and the ownership was transferred. This really is asking you if you know really the output for closed project or phase, because it said the feature was signed off and ownership was transferred. And if you read into the question, that's what you got from it. Right, so like if you really like got in depth into the question, you would see that's what it's really asking you. All right, guys, very good. Yes, the answer here is D. So when it's really asking you, you're closing the project or phase is the outputs of what they're asking you here. And there's nothing to do with procurement agreements or the engagement plan. So it's really just D. Practice question number 8. An iteration has just ended. A team member has informed the project manager that a certain task is incomplete because of an unresolved issue from 6 days ago. What is the best time for a project manager to handle this situation? During a retrospective, during a demo, during the next iteration planning, or during the next daily stand-up meeting? What you guys got, guys? Put the answer in the box. Put the answer in the box. All right, guys, what answer do you guys have? We got a lot of all right, we got a lot of A's here, guys. Now, come on, guys. A lot of you guys are not reading this. It's not a tricky question. No. The iteration has ended. You can't do it in the stand-up meeting. A stand-up meeting happens during the iteration. Come on, guys. You should read this. You should know this. A lot of you guys got D. No good. Not during the next iteration planning meeting. That's not where you solve problems. This determines what you get done in the next sprint. During the demo, no, that's when the customers reevaluate the product. Come on, you guys should have got this. Retrospective, it's up to 2 hours. And can a retrospective have on certain encounter sprint? Yeah. A retrospective is when you look back and see what bad things happened during the sprint and fix it. Come on, that was an easy one. Number 9, guys. Number 9. You missed that point at the end. You know, one of the things that you guys got to get into the habit is you really have to read your questions very carefully. All right, guys, read your questions very carefully, okay? Andrew says that trick of senior. Yeah, the simulator's got a few. Yeah, it's got a few, not a lot, but we got some tricky questions. All right, let's see if you guys are able to kill these questions here. By the way, guys, thank you guys for the likes. Over 100 likes. Thank you, guys. Okay, guys, the answer here is, of course, going to be A and D. That's right. So an SPI, remember, SPI of 1.2 means it is ahead of schedule. On the 1, behind schedule. CPI, 0.8, it's over budget. 1.0 and greater on the budget, which is good. So anything over 1 is best on this question. All right, guys, very good. Let's do a quick drag and drop. Now, I've given you this one before just to jog your memory. How many of you guys remember this? Put this thing in order. Put this thing in order. Put the 5 steps of a retrospective in order, okay? Let's see what you guys got. All right, guys, put this one in order. What should you do first when you're doing a retrospective? What do you do first, second, third, fourth, and fifth? All right, take a couple of minutes, guys. Take a couple of minutes. Okay, guys, very good. I see a lot of you guys got some answers. Let's see what's the first thing you do. So when you're doing a retrospectives, the first thing you do is you got to bring people in the room, right? You got to quote unquote set the stage, let them know, what this is going to be about. So set the stage is number one. Number two, now that you've set the stage and let them know what they're going to be doing, the next step you're going to be doing is try to gather the data of what happened during the sprint. Now, once you've gathered the data, so now you have all the data about the sprint, the next thing to do is to understand the data, which is generate insight. Now, once you've generated the insight of understanding the data, now decide what to do, because now you know all the data. And finally, close the retrospective, because now you know what you're going to do, what you're going to do more of, what you're going to do less of, and the retrospective is all done. All right, guys, that is the answer. That is the answer, guys. True Hebrew says, I ran through these live videos over and over until the mindset light bulb came on. Once it came on, you hit yourself in the head and said, this is easy. Yes, it is. If you know what, guys, if you know the mindset, if you know the mindset, it almost feels like it's common sense. It's like, hey, why didn't I think of that? Yeah, well, I guess a little bit. Guys, I got some bad news for you guys. Next week, it is Thanksgiving here in the United States. It's a big holiday for us United States folks. So I will not be here next week. I'm doing some traveling next week, all week. Actually starting on Tuesday. So I'm going to be away next week. So I'm not going to be here next week, guys. But I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Not next week, the following week. I will be here. So I'll see you guys then. And for all of you guys that came together, that came tonight, let us know that you passed your exam. Thank you, guys. It means a lot to all of us that are studying. So thank you guys for coming back and letting us know and keeping us motivated. For those of you guys that are coming up and taking your exam soon, I wish you guys the absolute best of luck going forward. Just keep studying, keep that mindset. Someone say no. So keep studying, guys, and thank you guys. Thank you all for attending. Hopefully I was able to give you guys some motivation this week. Hopefully, you felt better, and hopefully you'll clear your exam. Let me know. Come back in 2 weeks. Let me know how you do. All right? Because for those of you guys taking your exam. And with that, happy Thanksgiving to all of you fellow Americans. And thank you guys from all around the world. Thank you for coming, letting us know. I'm glad you guys enjoyed tonight's session. And somebody says, Andrew, I passed my exam. So congratulations. And with that in mind, guys, thank you guys. I will see you guys in 2 weeks. Don't forget, in 2 weeks. Good luck on your exam, guys. And I will see you guys soon. 2 weeks, guys. Take it easy. And good night, good day, good morning, good week, and whatever is next.